These are the world's most extreme RVs. Welcome to Idaho Falls, where Powerhouse Coach custom builds some of the wildest, most extreme RVs on the planet.
If I had it my way, I'd never set foot in this office. I'd rather be out there figuring out how to build something.
Talk about hands-on. Since starting the company back in 1998, Doug Tolbert's fingerprints can be found all over every motor coach Powerhouse produces. And that's exactly how he likes it.
Out of high school, auto body was my trade. And then kind of stumbled into building tow trucks. I wanted a motorhome for my own family. I didn't like what was out there, and so I built one. I built the first one outside my driveway. My wife thought I was absolutely certifiable.
Make that certifiably ingenious. Yet with more than 50 Powerhouse coaches to his credit, Doug's latest project presents a unique set of challenges.
We've got a new client that wants some very special things. This is going to be a garage coach that's going to load a car into the back, and not just any car. This is an SUV, so it's very large. It's the first time we've done this, so we'll see how that goes and how it works out. This will be a quad slide. The bedroom is above the garage, and it will have 2 slide outs. And in the back of the bedroom, he wants a stackable washer and dryer. The other aspect of it that is going to be very difficult and new for us is he wants all green materials.
Using only renewable organic resources and building a garage and slider that can handle an SUV really ups the ante for Powerhouse.
The issue with this green stuff is you just feel like it's stuff that's beyond your control. You're trying to source things that haven't been done before, and you're asking suppliers, well, can I take your product? Can I vacuum bond it to a wall? What will it do? They don't know. So we're really on new ground in a vast number of areas.
So we're going to have to find completely new companies to order everything from.
The bamboo floor, he already has that in his house, so he has a supplier for it. The countertops are made out of paper. The customer has a timeline. We have all this green stuff to figure out, so we're going to be putting in some overtime on this one.
The ground-up conversion begins with the chassis.
This is a full-size Volvo semi-truck, a Class A. This is the same truck chassis that you would see running down the interstate with multiple trailers hauling 120,000 pounds. When we get to the rear section of the coach, it basically has to be hollow for the garage. This is actually going to house a BMW electric SUV. We're not talking a little car. We've literally had to engineer and fight for every inch to where we can get the height that we need in the garage and yet have a nice master suite above it.
Maximizing the interior real estate will require slide outs.
Anytime we build a rig that has slide out rooms, it basically takes another chassis to house those components to make all that operate. So this is our coach body chassis.
This second chassis is needed for a whole lot more than just the slide outs.
We've got cooling and heating. We've got a massive amount of wiring and electrical, both AC systems and DC systems. The urethane foam that we use is the same thing they use on the space shuttle. It's incredible stuff. It glues everything in place. We've got the first layer of foam on the coach body. We'll actually foam again at the end of the build. So we're now ready to actually flip this coach body and set it on the truck.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Ready. Crane south.
Okay, go south.
We usually always build on a condo truck. So what we're doing is we're taking a condo cap from Volvo and we're going to cut it in half, cut the top out of that brand spanking new Volvo truck, and then we're going to fabricate and basically build a day cab condo truck that doesn't exist from the factory.
With the new roof married to the cab, it's on to the cabinet shop.
We're back here in the cabinet shop. We're machining and cutting some of this high-impact plastic that's going to make up the slide mechanism for the carriage that runs the car in and out of the garage.
The hydraulic carriage will slide out and down to the ground, Once the SUV's been secured, a push button retracts the carriage into the garage. Using plastic rails for the slides provides distinct benefits.
If we did a metal-to-metal type system, then you'd have grease and lubrication. Instead, we're using this high-impact plastic that kind of self-lubricates, so this will all operate dry.
While the plastic sliders are being manufactured, the SUV carriage frame is being fabricated.
We've got our car carriage all welded together and built now. We're ready to pick it up with the crane and set it in the garage.
Meticulous measurements and inspired engineering ensure smooth sliding ahead.
And it's neat because we don't have any grease, we don't have any maintenance. That's going to be pretty cool.
The ambitious and demanding project will really put Doug to the test and his reputation on the line.
Sometimes I think I'm not a very smart businessman because I thrive so much on being an inventor and doing new things. I tend to just always say, oh yeah, I can build that, and then figure out how much work it's going to take.
Doug Tolbert and his crew have combined two separate truck chassis into a single platform, created a new roof for the cab, and sprayed on foam insulation used by NASA.
We don't have any way to get in and clamp and pull that, huh? The work takes as long as it does. My guys are hard workers. I mean, they put in the hours, they put in the overtime. You can only go so fast. And what's important is that when we get to the end of the build, that we have a quality rig, that we've taken the time to, test things and make sure that things go well.
With the superstructure in place, General Assembly is ready to begin, starting with the walls. To achieve the effect the client wants, Powerhouse has implemented an innovative solution.
In this table that's 40 feet long, we vacuum bond our walls. They're actually seamless. If you look at one of our coaches, the entire outside of that coach is manufactured with one seamless piece of fiberglass. We have 1 hour when we get ready to bond a wall to go through this process and have it under vacuum and have it curing, the glue curing.
The client is passionate about using naturally sustainable materials for the build, no matter what the cost.
I think the green factor of this coach build that we're doing is probably going to end up somewhere in the $40,000 to $50,000 range. The biggest challenge has been just locating it. Green technology really has not been done much in the RV industry.
Doug has had to source everything from organic upholstery fabrics to countertops made from recycled paper. Even the plywood has to be specially manufactured.
It does not have any formaldehyde embedded in the plywood during the manufacturing process. All of the glues that are going into this coach, we've had to actually get chemical makeup. All had to be submitted to the customer for his approval. This is going to be the countertops, manufactured from recycled paper. It's very hard. In fact, we've had to purchase some special saw blades to even cut it with.
Formaldehyde-free glue is used on the natural bamboo floor.
We've installed the bamboo floor, another green product and quite an expensive product. We've gone to great pains. We actually bought carpet, laid it upside down to put over the top of this floor to protect it while we're doing the build, because there's about $12,000 worth of bamboo in here.
It's a huge project with 1 million moving parts, but this mega coach is well on its way to becoming an ultra-green powerhouse. Powerhouse coach Doug Tolbert and his small crew are tackling two huge engineering challenges: squeezing a slide-in garage for a mid-sized SUV inside an RV, and installing 4 custom slide-outs to maximize the space.
Well, we're moving right along. We're kind of making another big step. We're going to install 2 more of the slide-out rooms today. There's a lot of labor goes into slide-out rooms. That's why they're so expensive. It's not only all the mechanism, it's all the labor in building the box. Down just a little, down right there. That's good, right there.
This is a critical time in the build. To ensure the smoothest possible operation, the fitting must be absolutely spot on. Otherwise, the slide-out can bind up and jam, and that's not an option for Powerhouse.
We have to be within a 1/16 of an inch on the entire slide-out room. How square it is, the opening in the coach, you have to be very accurate. People have bad experiences with slide-out rooms. It comes down to the whole structure. If you've got a hole that you need to maintain perfectly square, and because of a lightweight, light-duty structure in a whole coach body, it's torquing and moving, your slide outs are going to bind up. We build the crap out of our stuff. Our stuff is solid and it doesn't twist. Because we start with that truck chassis, because we're not trying to scrimp on weight, we can build things stronger and structurally sound.
Perfectly aligning each slide out requires painstaking precision. So does connecting the complex array of electrical systems. It's a methodical slog and well worth the effort.
We're right on the money.
Satisfied with the silky smooth operation of the slide outs, the team's focus now shifts to another area of the build with an equally small margin of error: the coach's articulating steps. The automated stairway is both practical and durable.
This is a massive stair system that we have. You'll notice how, big and heavy and beefy this is.
It's an arduous process, but Doug knows he's got to seriously step up the pace and finish this powerhouse in time to meet his punishing deadline. Powerhouse Coach is living up to its name, building a massive custom motorhome with a twist. Nearly 48 feet long and 14 feet tall, with a second-story loft, 4 slide-outs, and a garage for an electric SUV, this rig will set a new benchmark in eco-friendly extreme RVs.
The customer has a timeline, so we're going to be putting in some overtime on this one.
Every Powerhouse Coach is built to be both structurally durable and aesthetically pleasing. This cabinet will serve double duty as custom-crafted furniture and a hiding spot for the living area's AC unit.
This is what's called an air handler. So what this does is this takes the cold antifreeze that's generated by that big chiller unit underneath the rig. You've got cold antifreeze flowing through here at about 42 degrees, and then it draws air across it and blows out for your air conditioning.
And speaking of cool, check out this smart hybrid fridge.
This is an RV fridge, so it will actually automatically kick back and forth from electric to propane. And this is a residential oven. We normally use an RV one.
With construction of the garage and slider ramp completed, Doug and the team bring in a 4,000-pound car for an initial test.
Straight back. We've added some rollers to the carriage so that when it contacts the ground and it's coming up and down, it's nice and smooth and quiet in the operation. There was a massive amount of machine work that went into building all this slide. We certainly had our challenges with coming up with materials to build it out of. The hydraulic ram, there was no such thing as buying a ram with over 11 foot of stroke. So we actually had to order the material in, the raw materials, the pipe and the shaft and all that stuff, and we had to machine and build all that.
When finished, Powerhouse will install an electric cable in the wall so the car can charge while the coach drives down the highway.
It's very involved from a mechanical standpoint. The garage, to take a 4,000-pound car and slide it 16 feet in and out, that's pretty elaborate.
Time is running out for Doug on this build. The question is, will this engineering challenge be ready the day the client arrives? It's a new day in Idaho Falls, and this ultra-green powerhouse is being primped and prepped for its first date with its new owner.
You made it.
It's good to see you.
How are you?
I can't believe you guys got it done. This looks phenomenal.
And that's just the outside. Wait till he steps inside.
Wow. You're kidding me, right?
Let's start back in your bedroom. I'll show you all your bells and whistles.
That sounds great.
One of the things I'm really proud of is this semicircular staircase that we've got going up to our loft bedroom. That's really cool.
It's nice.
Turned out good. We've got a ton of storage, customer order bed, all with eco-friendly materials. We've got our bamboo floor up here. We went to great lengths to get our washer dryer.
The safe, there you go. You guys got everything I needed. This is great.
Like the full-sized bathroom with countertops made out of recycled paper.
Ah, this is nice. Very nice.
More like incredible. There's the extra tall rain shower and custom crown molding, not to mention
The toilet even has a bidet. It has heated water. We had to run hot and cold water to that as well as power to make that work. We went to great lengths to incorporate the customer's wants in here.
From the countertops to the flooring to the couch, it's also the most eco-friendly RV on the market, maybe even the planet.
The sofa is also a hide-a-bed, so you got a place for your guests. So this folds out into a queen bed. And then this just drops down.
It's super simple, and there you go. I've got another bed for guests. That's incredible. I love it.
Well, we're in the kitchen now. We've got a full-size stainless steel residential sink, very nice fixtures.
You know what I noticed too is the refrigerator is almost camouflaged. It doesn't even look like there's a refrigerator there.
Yeah, the way we've done the cabinet doors over the top of it, and you're gonna love this 4-door fridge freezer.
Oh, that's
There's
really
a
nice.
lot of room in it.
I had no idea it would be that big. That's really good.
I think the first thing anybody's gonna notice when they walk in this coach is how big and tall and large it is.
This is really a good setup. I like it.
You're gonna love this. We decided that we thought of the same thing.
Oh,
So we've
wow.
got this on a great big swivel, so you can actually aim this TV, tip it anywhere you want.
She's loaded with tons of cool creature comforts, but this powerhouse is also made to move.
This is the part that makes me just a little bit nervous. Like, I'm not real confident about driving this thing.
Well, and there's no need to be intimidated. You're
Okay.
gonna be amazed at how easy this rig drives.
Okay.
It's an auto shift transmission, just like your car. You're gonna put that shifter in D, you're gonna push on the gas, you're gonna push on the brake with your backup cameras and all your mirrors. You're gonna find that this thing is such a pleasure to drive.
Mitch's greatest pleasure is in simply doing his part to help preserve the planet for future generations.
It's a statement to show people that we can build anything and make it green and make it be good for the ecology and feel good about it. Did the car fit in okay?
It does.
Yeah?
Fits in there like a glove. You want me to show you?
I gotta see it, yeah.
All right. Stand right here. I'll open it up.
You
check
bet.
it
I'm
out.
excited to check it out.
It's hard to even describe the satisfaction that you get from taking just pieces and parts and ideas and concepts and turning that into something that's real, that's unique, that's one of a kind. Never be another one like it. All right, here she goes.
You gotta be kidding me. That is perfect. Are you kidding me?
It gets better.
No way. That is awesome. I can't believe you guys pulled it off. Look at that. That's tremendous. I can't believe you guys pulled this off. I love it.